Saved and recording. All right, everybody.
Ow.
Session
107.
And still no Quirky.
All right, last time we played. Fuck. You were entered into Tyrion Darkander's atrium, his
Workshop?
yeah,
Laboratory?
there were words for it. I can't remember it now.
Playhouse?
Melitor Constructus.
That's the one.
Oh,
Yes,
right.
hella Latin, that's right, yeah.
Yep, his realm of constructing, pumping those souls into warforged individuals that you were starting to realize that might have been one of the reasons the Fangs exist, is that they were the birthplace of the Warforged, and his 1,000-year-long journey just behind the Barren Edge was to harvest these souls and put them into these constructed bodies. After some conversation and the disembodied voice in the background talking to some gods, there was somebody talking, or is that just an echo for me? Oh, okay. There was a choice given to our boy Ryardon, the emissary. Come with me to the Underdark. A quick, one last little portal opening to come down to where your mom's at. The mechanism, inquiries of it all potentially coming to fruition. And then Tyrion Darkander offering you guys a place to teleport to, kind of bamped you all off into random directions, and like a bit of above table, more so because he was like, don't fuck with us, but we can't trust you not to fuck with us, so we sent you off to these four corners of the world to give us time just in case. And that's where we ended up, at the four corners of the world, with Falconer and Kinneros landing on the banks of a beach in Verdonis. Ren and Zodel finding themselves in a bamboo forest, heading towards a beach where beasts abound, where like pterodactyls with panther paws, that's how they were supposed to be described, were jumping out of the trees, and mangy rocks were screaming from the sky. And then you were like, okay, we found a beach where we can like lay down to have some camp. And it's like, nope. Immediately out of the water, some tentacles reached out, grabbed Zodel. And so Zodel and Ren, I need you to roll initiative.
Oh wow, that ramped up fast, yeah.
7 for me.
I got it.
11 for me.
I've
You guys are killing
gotta
it.
Find it. Last saved. Here we go. Alright. I always softball it in. This was the thing I spent 25 minutes building today. Oh, you know, here, pass it around.
Merry-go-round?
Huh. Huh. He's got a little beak.
It's got a bunch of things.
Oh, there's two sides. I didn't realize. Oh, he's got an eye on the back of his head.
It's got a double. It's got an asshole eye and an actual eye.
It poops out of the back eye.
It's a brown eye Sauron.
The other one's just constant pink eye, because, you know, it doesn't know what's going
It's got a
on.
pink eye and a brown eye.
Yeah, it took me about 25 minutes today. I thought it was a fun little creature. Yeah,
His name
it's
is
based off a different monster, so Zodel in initiative.
11.
I thought you were just gonna go suplex on his ass for a second there. Then I realized he had you
Yep.
in a tentacle.
Why?
Just don't repeat Saturday.
Yeah.
Oh. This
Since
thing,
it's the two
this
of
thing
you
can
again.
mind control.
Saw a shirt the other day online. It said, "The floor is lava. Everyone in Pompeii, AD 49." Yeah.
Nice.
That's funny.
Wow.
I don't know why my keyboard's not working.
Jesus.
That's funny and dark at the same time.
I was like, "Oh, that threads the needle perfectly."
Too soon?
Yeah, exactly. Give it another 1,000 years.
Scarlet Wren Artemis.
Whoa.
Who?
Oh, what did I get? 7.
7. And the monster. Ooh, I haven't even
Nat 20 for a 57.
haven't even thrown out dice yet here.
We were playing Baldur's Gate last night, and I rolled a persuasion check. I rolled a 42.
Oh my
It's amazing.
god.
Yeah, his fucking skis sorcerer. He's like,
Yeah.
oh shit, I rolled a nat 3 for a total of 27. It's like, get the fuck out of here.
Jesus.
Is that the same guy that convinces people to kill themselves?
Yes.
Fuck.
Wow.
Nice.
There's some words. There's some words of power right there.
I need.
Your guys' virtual DM hates you.
Hates me, loves him. I need a
I
roll off
I wouldn't want to make NPCs that agree to kill themselves. I feel like
Who's rolling off?
You and I. Or actually, what's your dex?
My
got-
dex
you got high
is
dex.
16.
Okay, so that works out well. Zodel, Ren, and then the creature.
the tentacle.
All right, Zodel first. With Zodel, wrapped up in a good placement.
I'll try to action detangle.
It'd be a contested athletics check.
Well, in that case, first I'm gonna bonus action rage.
Sure.
I'm
I'm gonna get some fight music going on.
Contested athletics check or strength check?
It'd be a contested athletics to break 3.
All right.
Yeah, strength checks and stuff like that are for like lifting, pushing.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Oh, perfect. Good song. Okay, athletics. Ooh, that was almost a 3.
Oh, that was also almost a 3. Oh, Jesus. That's not good.
What was yours?
18?
23. You are continuing to be grappled. You are continuing. You are grappled still. You try and bust out, and this thing's pincers and tentacles are just wrapped around you. They're holding you in place.
Right.
You can still attack. Attacks are with disadvantage while you're
I
grappled.
used my action to try and...
You're going to use your full action to bust
Yeah.
out? Okay, yeah, another athletics. Mine was bad.
Oh, that's better.
14.
27.
There you go. So with your full action, bust it out. I wouldn't say you were prone after that. You'd land on your feet, but both your attack actions are gone. You got bonus action and movement left.
No, bonus action I raged.
Oh, that's right. So movement only unless you want to stay there.
Yeah, I'll stay there, I guess. I'm gonna take
Alright.
out Gondamex, though.
Sweet. Gondamax is out. Ren. Scarlet Ren. Ren Artemis.
I'm going to
I love that you added that.
Gondamex.
I'm going to throw my skull axe at the tentacle that's holding on to Zodel.
Okay.
No longer holding.
Oh, no longer holding.
Yeah, just busted out full action. But you throw it anywhere.
Whichever one is closest.
I think I'd probably call this thing a crabtopus. That sounded
I was
so
gonna
much
say,
worse than I thought
wow.
it was gonna be.
That's the best you got, hey? Okay.
Octocrab, crabtopus,
Octocrab is better.
Octocrab is better. That
Crabby
sounded
puss,
very
yeah.
Trump-esque. Like you just
That
crab him by the
is-
puss.
20. Yeah, hold on.
Pussy crab.
I might bonus action first.
You're welcome.
Oh, that's gonna end up in the chat.
I mean,
What are you doing, Ring? Threw an axe at the crabtopus. At the octocrab.
it's more like a hexacrab. Hexapus?
I will hex your puss. That's the worst spell ever.
Question.
What did you do to my puss?
Question for you.
Sure.
This lightning arrow spell that I have
Yeah.
basically says you cast it on like a ranged weapon. Would I be able to cast that on my axe if I'm throwing it?
That's a good question.
That's-
Can you read me the whole thing?
Next time you make a ranged weapon attack during the spell's duration, the weapon's ammunition, or the weapon itself, if it's a thrown weapon, I guess this answers my question right there,
There you go.
transforms into a bolt of lightning, making the attack roll as normal. The target takes an additional 48 lightning damage on a hit, or half as much on a miss, instead of the weapon's normal damage.
Dude, did I accidentally make you fucking Thor's daughter?
Possibly.
Dewey.
Yeah. If it's a ranged weapon, a thrown weapon, then yeah.
All right.
Add that shit in there.
Oh, we should do that with Javelin of Lightning, double, like...
So yeah, bonus action, I'll cast Lightning Arrow on my hand axe.
Nice.
And I'm going to throw it. I rolled 26 to hit.
Oh, definitely hits.
All right. So let's do this. And I'm also going to use a charge from my weapon
That's me.
to add necrotic damage. Okay. So it is 1d6. So that is. So that's 8 slashing damage from the axe,
Okay.
plus an additional 13 damage of necrotic damage from the charge of my axe.
8
then
plus 13. What's that total?
8 plus 13 would be 21.
Okay.
And then lightning damage is, oh, those are low. 8, 9, 10, 12. And then 12 more lightning damage.
Okay. Hefty fucking hit. One of its limbs comes off.
Nice. Cut it off.
Yeah. Cleaves it from the body as all of this energy and the force of your throw just whips this tentacle off that was previously holding Zodel, and it falls into the muck, sort of twitching and squirming and almost trying to like crawl back to the body before it just sort of quivers to death beside the creature.
And then second attack, I'm going to throw my white axe now. That is 18 to hit.
Oh, hits.
Alright, so that does another 9 points of slashing damage.
Nice.
And I'm going to use a charge on this axe too. That does 11, 12, 13, 14 points of radiant damage.
Ooh. Clutch.
And then I hold out both my hands and both the axes come flying back to me.
Super cool. Okay. Oh, no. Undo that. Okay, the crabtopus.
And I'm gonna
Yeah, you are out of melee.
this
The
behind the tree.
octocrab is gonna go after Zodel. It sort of just saw her from the water, grabbed and started going hard, busted free, and it's coming at you sort of like Lord of the Rings, that thing right outside the Durin's Gate.
Yeah.
Starts just coming at you still. Alright, it's got multiple attacks. Alright, so it has one attack for every tentacle left. Again, I'm sorry. Just like all these other tentacle creatures that I bring at you. This has become a pattern with me, hasn't it? That is a 17 to hit.
Does not hit.
Okay. Next attack. Ooh, that's a nat 17 plus 8.
Yep.
That'll hit. This is 2d10 plus stuff. Where are my d10s at? Let's use Thunderbox as a d10. It's a d10. Yeah. Does double twos. 9 points of piercing damage. Because these tentacles have
4.
like barbed hooks in them. Alright, so that was 2. 20 to hit?
Hits.
Okay, just gonna do the rest of these. That misses. 23 to hit?
Hits.
Hits. And then the last one. Jesus. Thunderbox bounces like a motherfucker. What is that?
Dead.
It looks like an 11. Looks like an 11. So 11 plus 8. 19 to hit?
Just hits.
Okay. 16 plus 5. No, this is damage now. I rolled all the attacks. So 16 plus 5.
21.
21.
Up to 10.
Yep. 9 plus 5, so 14.
Up to 7.
And that's only 8 plus 5.
13. Have to
13.
6.
Yeah. Okay. I think that was all of them. It's going to. Its turn. At the end of its turn, it grows back this tentacle. As from within the depths of its greasy, crab-like body, the arm that was just cleaved by Ren immediately grows back and starts coming towards Zodel again.
Alright.
Alright, Zodel's turn.
Bonus action. I'm gonna move this way. Let's get in there.
Nice. So does your echo fall under the
No.
difficult terrain categories? Because she would technically be.
She is floating above the water.
Okay, yeah, because that would be about 10 feet deep. But yeah, she can hover.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Cool.
And I am going to reckless all the things, slash at this tentacle, seeing what Ren did. 24 to hit.
Hits.
36. 11. Reroll ones and twos.
Brett, I was telling Xander this earlier. Doesn't Xander look good in bucket hats?
That's what he said.
I mean,
Yeah,
you guys were
same.
upstairs, so I'm like, dude, that's a dope ass bucket hat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He looks good in hats.
18 slashing.
Okay.
And what is the die for one? And 10 radiant damage.
Okay. You take off that tentacle. You can pull that one of the tentacles off. I made them very easy to
shoot.
detach. No, that was perfect.
Oh, okay.
I designed it sort of like a freaking Hydra, where you could pull the heads off.
Gotcha.
But then it would regrow things. So yeah, easy to just pop off.
All right. Second attack action. I'm gonna
Nice.
go in on this other tentacle facing the outside.
As you go towards this tentacle in the background, both of your passive perceptions, especially Ren's, you hear similar sound you heard from the rock that tore apart one of those pterodactyls earlier. Seems to be catching up on you because this is just after the fact.
Damn it. Oh, I swear to God. Like, what does advantage do? These are like the same number.
What
2 and a 3 for a 16 to hit?
16 hits.
Okay.
2 and a 3. God damn it! Oh shit! I hit.
I don't know if it matters because the tentacle did fall off, but I forgot to mention the extra 10 damage from Great Weapon Master.
Oh, it still takes effect.
Okay.
It's not like it's limited to tentacle. That's still body health.
I did not do
It
that.
just loses things as
second
it takes
attack.
more damage. Okay, so additional 10.
Yep.
Okay.
Reroll 1s and 2s.
Those were both 1s and 2s.
They were both 1s and now they're both 6s.
Jesus.
23 slashing.
Damn. Okay, this thing is starting to like squirm and spit out like almost an octopus spray of ichor. It's not like it's an actual effect that it's spraying at you. It's almost like its blood is coming out of its mouth. It's not looking great. Another tentacle comes off. Ugh. That was a little fun little build though.
I am going to have my incarnation use Unleash Incarnation.
Mm-hmm.
So from my Echo's position, there's another attack back there.
Yep.
Not Great Weapon Master. Oh Jesus. Okay.
Retreat through the trees.
32.
32 to hit?
Yep.
Yeah, hits. Yeah.
Okay, go.
What are you, Falconer?
Just making sure.
We're getting God Weapon, man.
Reroll 1s and 2s.
It's ridiculous.
9, 20 slashing.
Damn. Yeah, I think the highest armor class creature you guys have ever fought would have been Idraknol, I think is 24.
Oh, that's why nothing hit.
Oh, was it a Dracnol or was it
I'm pretty sure it was Idraknol.
Zorzak.
Zorzak and Idraknol, I think, were 1
Oh.
point off on armor
Okay.
class. Yeah,
It's
just
nothing
ancient dragon shit.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think actually Zorzak would have been 24. I think Idraknol was 23. Just that one difference in
Yeah.
the level of legendary.
and also the armor plating and all the things?
Yeah.
Dragon with armor, that's
Yeah. And with jets built into his frickin' wings. Yeah. Dude, hefty hit. This thing is squirming, spitting black blood out of... Doesn't even look like it has one mouth. It looks like it's squirting out of a bunch of orifices, like between and behind its eyes. It's looking like it's taking a lot of damage already in one round. It's got the squirts.
that one
It's
attack
crab buzz.
didn't. I'm gonna add one of the hit dice to the attack.
Sure. That's for damage, right?
Yep,
Yep. Okay.
that's another 7 points of damage from that
Nice.
last attack.
Yeah, it's definitely looking hurt. It's not like bloodied up. It's not on its last legs, but it's taken a lot of damage in a round.
On the tentacle.
Yeah, it would lose another tentacle at that point.
Do I? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna
Do I?
I'm gonna action surge, and I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna slash at this tentacle.
Yeah, you would have had advantage with your incarnation too. If you want to roll again and see if it
Oh,
was,
I've always had advantage. I've been doing reckless.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah. All right, one more to hit.
22 to hit.
Yes. Yes. Just Zodel doing Zodel things with a god weapon.
7 plus 11. 18.
18 damage?
Yes.
Fucking hell. Okay, it's at this point. Hold on, I gotta add a thing.
Does the action surge bring back all of your attacks, so you still have more?
Yes.
It brings back one
It
action.
brings back my full action.
Full
which
action,
is both
which is 2
attacks,
attack
and then I can
actions.
also use
Yeah.
Unleash Incarnation again.
Yeah, that's fucking bonkers. I need to add a thing here.
More health.
Help me, D&D Beyond. It's at this point, as this tentacle sloughs off, you see a ginger-bearded, ginger-headed dude being chucked out of the water as he's spinning through the air. Fuck, I know you! As he fucking looses an arrow down into this thing. That's a nat fucking 18.
Killian.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh.
It's kind of a poor roll. As he's flung up into the air and sort of like upside down, soaked, his ginger hair swathed back across his head, he's like, I know you. And he fucking looses a bolt, or an arrow, while he's upside down, strikes this thing right in the top of the head, does 15, no, fuck, more than that. That's 8 plus, I think is 18 points of piercing damage to this thing, spearing it through the top of its head as he spins down, lands in the water. I forgot, I didn't have time to build this guy a fucking mini.
Just use Rustin.
Yeah, I'll use Kinneros's mom. Or dad. Nah, I'll use his mom. He spins through the air, lands over here. Nice to see you. And that's... I don't
even say anything. I'm like, ah!
Yeah. Recognizes you, has no idea who fucking Ren is. Ren's turn.
No, not yet.
Oh, no.
He
You had
still
one
has more
last.
attacks.
Yeah.
Echo attack from my Echo. That's a net 20 on the tentacle.
Oh, Jesus Christ. This crabtopus is...
You touch me, I kill ya!
I love saying crabtopus more than octocrab. Crabtopus it is.
Yeah.
Trump, what did you do? I just grabbed a puss. Wait, say that again.
Reroll.
Just grab her by
ones
the
and
pussy.
twos. Okay. Jesus. Oh my god. 29 damage.
Damn. Edge. Now this thing is starting to look pretty fucking rough. 29 damage, it would lose another limb. This thing is scooting along with one little tail limb, just trying to keep itself afloat.
Unleash Incarnation.
Oh my god, yeah, go ahead. I should have upped the armor class on this.
22 to hit.
Yes. I should have had the armor class at about 20 with its little crab shell, but I didn't. I based it on a Hydra.
Oh man.
Oh goodness.
22 damage. Slasher.
It's looking real fucking hurt. It's looking real bad. With 22, you're just shy of taking that last limb off.
I'm gonna add a hit die.
Okay. You frickin'
That's another 5.
end it. Had 2 HP left.
Oh,
As you're hearing
I
this-
saw it. It was able to grow its limbs back. I'm like, they're all gone.
He would have
They're
got
all
he would
gone.
have got 3 limbs back each turn, and that would have given him a 15-point buff of health. It's been 2 rounds.
Every attack so far has been like right down on the joint, and they've all like snapped off. This last attack from Echo Zardel, the sword flips, and she jams it in there, and almost like pries the roof off of this crab as it like opens like a Big Mac sandwich.
There you go. It opens like a Big Mac sandwich. This crabtopus sandwich splits wide open. black, gross, and then now starting to be like a dark purple and dark blue blood are spraying out of where you peel this thing open like a can of tuna, and it just goes limp in the water as you're now starting to hear the heavier wing falls of a creature flying your way. Hey, so, hi, nice to see you again.
Fall back to the trees.
No, underwater actually.
What? I can't breathe underwater.
Oh, here's the thing. And he tosses you a potion of breathing, underwater breathing.
Oh, you know
Or
what?
water.
I actually, I think I actually have one now that I think about it.
He tosses you one anyway. You've got an extra one.
I
No,
do.
under the water.
two of
This
them.
thing sort of snapped me up. No, come this way. I've got something that I need to show y'all. I could use some help actually. Oh shit, it's getting close. Fuck, I've been dodging that thing for days. As he dives under the water and he just starts swimming down into what is basically, it's like 4 in the morning for you guys. So it's pitch black. And he dives into the depths of this dark water and immediately just vanishes with a couple of bubbles coming up.
I'm going into. I don't know what's going on.
Okay, yeah, I'm in the water.
As this giant wing-beating creature is coming your way, you guys dive underwater.
Do you know Killian?
No, I've never seen him.
Only you do. You've met him
Yeah.
twice.
Who's this guy again?
Killian, second session.
He's the guy locked in the
Locked in
bars
the
with the purple
cage.
dudes.
Yeah.
And then you guys met him in the Clazzle fight.
Oh,
And Ross.
And he was talking about his gauntlet with the gems in it, exactly like Gondomex's gems.
Yeah.
But then
Ooh,
Roston
Infinity
tried to
Gauntlet.
steal
Fuck
it
him
from
off.
him and
Yeah.
just totally pissed him off and was like, oh no, I'm gonna fuck off. So you are now all delved underwater in the dark of late night. You breathing naturally. You're just popping a potion quick.
Yeah.
And Killian's doing the same thing. Like his potion's still active as he just dives under. Like, you gotta come with me. You dive under into the dark and you start swimming, following these sort of swelling little bubbles that are popping up around you. Falconer and Kinrose.
Hold on, I got it here. We were in Octava.
Octava. I thought there was a C in there. So you guys have come back to nap, take your night's rest at Octava after plotting out a tree for Arya. I'll give you guys a second.
Okay, we gave the horses back. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give you guys a second. I'll be right back, and y'all can discuss. Don't you worry, Brett. I'm coming to you next.
Okay.
When do we have to head back to this tree? Or how does this tree thing work again?
So Arya can go into a tree and come out a different one, kind of no matter where it is, on the dust. So, sounded like she's got to find a tree though, so I don't know how long that's going to take. I didn't really think of that when I came up with this plan, that it requires a tree on both ends, so...
Well, that'd be that sparse.
And where she is, if we got flung to Verdonis, they could be anywhere.
Did she say if she has trees around her?
I don't remember.
I don't think there were
I don't
trees.
think
I
so.
don't think there were.
Well, I think we basically just sent her the message to find a tree, or we'd find a tree and cry on us, and
Okay.
assuming that she'd be somewhere with a tree, which she may not be. I suppose we can follow up on that. You can send her a message.
Mm-hmm.
Also, probably wouldn't be a bad idea to reach out to some of the others. I'd like to know that Ryardon's all right.
Me too.
Yep.
Yeah.
And, yeah, depending on what everybody else is at, we can either wait for Arya here, or I mean, we're in my neck of the woods now, so we can venture around. Just as I mentioned at the tree, just try not to use my name if you
Oh yeah,
don't mind.
What'd you say your name was again?
Yeah, Roni Sunblade.
Oh yeah.
Classic Roni over there.
Yeah. It's a long story, but yeah, if we go using my real name around here, it could get dicey.
All right, Falconer and Kinneros in Octava. Go ahead, Ski.
Yeah, no, we've given the horses back to Sergeant Gordon.
Mm-hmm.
And went to find the inn, and we will get a room for a couple nights.
There it is. All right, Octava in. What was the inn name?
Oh shit!
I don't think we got that last time.
Okay, so
right.
what did you forget?
Okay, hold on. There's a way we can do this. Once this is over, can you tell me
have,
the...
no, that you have to remember.
What was the hit point total of that thing? I can do the math from there, because then I know what yours was, and I know what his was. And I was 3 over.
I don't know. I have some damage too, so I don't know. This thing only had it was based on a Hydra, which had 172 HP.
Okay, hold on.
But I halved some damage.
I crit once. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
okay.
You gotta remember, write it down as it goes.
100.
As you guys find the inn, the Inwell as rests well.
Okay.
There'll be, for the two of you, if you want separate rooms, it's 2.5 gold, so it'd be a total of 5 gold if you want separate rooms, or 2.5 gold if you want to share a room.
Up to you.
Well, share a room was meditating in a corner each.
Yep, there you go.
All right.
One room.
So, finding your night's rest at the Inwell is Restwell. It's a nice little place. The beds aren't that good, like not compared to a lot of inns you've been in, and especially you guys have been spoiled with Arya's mansion for a long time. Like they're a little lumpy. There's like one of your pillows smells like the sweat of somebody else who's been there. Like the pillow sheet or the pillowcase hasn't been swapped in a couple of nights or a couple of tenants' stays, but otherwise you guys find a full rest.
So, but before Kinro's long rests, we'll send some sendings to burn
Alright.
those spell slots.
Okay.
So, if you wanna, we'll send one to Arya and see what she's up to since we got back from the tree.
Okay. I know counting words. It doesn't matter.
25. Xander,
Gotcha.
Xander can count them. You can count
And
them.
usually that hops on it.
I got it.
Hi Arya. Are there any trees around you? You need to know if you can meet us or if we need find you another way. How many words do I have left?
1.
Bye. Bye. Arya, you don't have to use all 25, so that
Right,
works.
I'm not then.
Arya responds, This is weird. I think I've made a new friend. We just got through some things. Let me get back to you.
Yep.
Was that
Okay, sounds
22.
good. What kind of friend?
So-
Hopefully he can help you. You
he's-
when I see you.
He seems nice. He has a nice loot. Yeah. Not really sure. I'll let you know.
That tracks.
Like I just don't know yet, guys.
Okay, I did the math. Per leg, average damage, 115.
Keep track of it while you're doing it, not after the fact.
Okay.
All right, that was 2 sendings from Kinneros.
Can you try to see if Ryardon's
Oh
alright?
yeah. Ryardon, are you okay, my guy? Like to hear back from you. I'm in Octavia, is that the name of the town?
Octava, yeah.
Octava with Falconer. We're safe.
4 more, I think.
If you need
I
it.
had like 6. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I had 7 left, but
It's a max of 25, but you don't have
Yep.
to use all 25.
Respond back soon.
There you go.
At this point, Ryardon, you are hearing this in the midst of something else. You do not have an opportunity to respond.
no.
Oh no! That's what you hear back. Oh no!
Oh no. I just relayed that to Falconer. He said, no.
I said, "Oh no."
He's a fucked up accent.
Not-
Like,
Not promising, but okay.
Was that
Do you
Ross?
have some more in you to send?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
We should see if Ren and Zodell are okay.
So you guys,
We haven't heard from
Ski and Kinneros, you guys, or Falcon or Kinneros, you can't see my board, but I wrote a list of names of people that you could send to. So there's like Xandra, Zenzu, Durnick, Cassandra, Lady Wren, Tarastain, Bobby. Fuck the whole rest of your crew. Quirky, Sven, Ryardon, and then after that there's like Brock Halfhand, Estefania Lyscheria, like all these people that like nobody was thinking of last session when everybody got split up. So I mean, there's a lot of people out there you could be touching base with. Not just
When
your
we were
party.
out of there, I wanted to ask Arya or somebody to send to Xandra for me, but I never got to relay that.
Yeah.
Krista also texted me earlier, and Arya sent Ryardon a sending.
Oh,
Um,
she did. Hey.
Yeah.
She
So
was
I don't know if
texting-
you-
She was texting Corey last night too.
Yeah,
so.
she sent back this one.
Okay, so
We can
we'll
put
follow
a
up.
pin in that.
We'll follow up on Ryardon. Sure. But yeah, there's lots of people. The sending to Ryardon went through. It wasn't like the magic didn't connect. It went through. There was just sort of like a kind of like a verbal disconnect on Ryardon's end. Like there's something else happening where there was no time to sit down and think of a response. But it was sent. Spell is cast.
Okay.
Well, we
That's
can
kinda
keep
weird.
trying, but try Ren or Zodell.
Okay, Ren. Ren, are you okay? Are you with Zodell? Me and Falconer are in Octava.
How
Please let
far?
us know if you know where you are.
How far into our leg would I have gotten this sending? Was it before the crab fight?
You
As
you
we're
would be
running away
underwater at this point.
Okay.
Getting this sending.
Yeah, it sounds like they're underwater. Not gonna lie. Probably not good. Probably not great.
Somebody is drowning Ren. It's probably Zodell.
Right. Well, it seems like it's up to us then. Any ideas? You can't like zip between places like that Tarstain fella can you?
I think I have to put a portal down
I need my phone.
somewhere first.
Okay. But you need to you can only go to where there's another portal.
I think so. I'm gonna look it up.
Above table, that's probably the case. As soon as we level up, you get teleport. So we just need to level up.
Oh shoot, yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Teleportation circle.
Yeah, the circle, you can only go between circles, and I think you only know 2 of them.
That's actually really smart. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, you have Polgra's shop and home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Start dropping more of these.
Yep. I think they take what, a year to set up?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I haven't been. Do I have to stay there for a year?
I think you have to cast it in the spot once a day for a year or something like that.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So we're rich. We can hire somebody to do that.
Yeah, okay, now I remember why I haven't been doing it.
Yeah, we should figure out how to put one on our ship.
Yep. In the ship, in the keep,
Yeah.
wherever else we want to make home or get to. Maybe try Dernick. We haven't talked to him for a bit. You're close with them. Kinro, see if they're okay. If he's made any headway with the Drachnol.
Alright. Darn it. Have you made any headway with the Drachnol? I'm here in Octavia with Falconer. Our friends are in trouble and we need some advice.
Kinros, it's good to hear from you. I have connected with... what's his name? Don't add that.
That's 4 words. Nope.
I've made contact with Gardraxian, the Red Swell. He is eager to aid us in vanquishing Idraknal.
Okay.
This is what Milo's playing right now.
That help us in any way?
Arlo. It was Arlo.
I think he's
Milo?
just making allies
Did I
and
say
connections
Milo?
where he can.
I don't
Yeah,
even-
okay. This has nothing to do with our context.
No, the only other person I've seen that can zip around is Tarstain and Jesiah Loreley. They're both powerful wizards.
Yeah, even Gardraxian, he can't even send back. He can't send a sending of his own. He's a wizard, but he doesn't know either of you, so he can't send a sending of his own. And Dernick doesn't have the ability to.
Polgra not zip around.
Olga's still in a crystal. We didn't get a
Oh,
chance
yeah.
to go get her out, which I'd say we could go and try to do, but Arya has the helmet or the
Orb.
Dude.
Anders Dark Orb or whatever that was.
Ryardon,
Hello.
as you
I want to look at RPG.
As you are making your way through this silent city, eerily silent, like there's no breath of wind, there is no chirp of birds, there's no chitter of crickets or squirrels or anything. It is just a silent, nearly pitch black world as you walk up this long, very, very unnaturally built, straight, not even staircase, walkway up to what is now where you're seeing this castle, this palace built into the walls, and you're seeing coming out very symmetrically from behind it, that spinning very, very slowly spinning, and the only sound you're hearing amid the thousands of people that are kind of bustling around around you, you're just getting that hint of a sound of that slow of what you are now seeing and recognizing as the mechanism. You walk up into this place following the emissary, who has spoken to you once since you came into the Underdark, and said, here we are at Varanthris. You walk up through the front doors and you see drow guards. They are unarmored. They are in these very silk sort of like dark black velvety leather robes, things that are made out of creatures of the Underdark. Not the kinds of leathers you're used to above ground. Not the scratchy, persistently heavy leathers of cows and horses, Brolins. These clothes, as these people shift, these leathers, as they shift, make no sound. It is eerily silent. Even as you see people speaking off in the corners as you walk through this palace door, they are speaking in absolute silence to one another. You step through the door. They turn to greet the emissary with barely a whisper. It is very eerie that there is not even there's no sound of footfalls. There's no sounds of clothes on clothes. There's no sounds of voices until you look forward as the emissary moves away from the front of you. In your head, you hear that thrumming, non-binary voice, sort of, and now you are here to the queen. And as they say this, you look up and gliding down these stairs, stepping, but gliding, a long black and green woven cloak behind her, also trailing behind her down these stairs, making no sound. You hear the first voice that you can actually hear. For the first time you're hearing this voice, since you saw her all those months ago. Zeroth Kithelros.
Right.
You've read books about her. You have heard tales of her. You have read a book where somebody came down into the Underdark and studied the drow and was later hunted down and murdered for how much he knew about the drow. She is the head of the spider. She is the head of Loth's Chosen. Where there are other houses, the 8 legs of the spider, she is the head of the spider. And what's mostly disturbing is that she speaks to you in a voice that is so much like your mother's that it gives you goosebumps. As she was the first drow high blood, so too was your mother the first high elf high blood. And her resemblance, other than her pure black skin, is that they look almost identical, almost as identical as your mother and her sister. Ryardon. Finally. Welcome to Varanthris.
Thank you for the invitation.
It has... I would be lying if I said that it wasn't something I was looking forward to.
I get the sense that you're not alone with that as well.
You are correct. Please, come forth. Let us sup together. Come to our kitchens. I will have the finest foods available here in the Underdark prepared for you. They may not quite be up to your standards, but I feel as though we have much to talk about. And I feel as though you have many questions. And I hope that my answers are satisfactory, because I can only imagine I have been painted in a certain light in your eyes.
Yeah, I suppose that's true, and I feel like it's probably a bit of a two-way street that way, isn't it? You know, with our family being, as I'm learning what it's been, but I've definitely got questions. Absolutely.
Well, I am nothing but willing to share my answers, to explain my end of this story that you seem to have been wrapped up in by your birth. Please, follow me. And even as she moves, you can't hear the rustle of clothes. Everything in this place, in this Underdark, is meant to be silent, as if the world itself could attack you if you made even such as a breath too loud. And you follow her. She turns, and some of these servants that are moving into the room, you what's your passive perception?
I think it's 19 or 20. I think it's 19.
19, yes. So basically these guys have like a passive stealth of like 25 minimum. So as they glide up beside you, you can see some of them like reaching out to tend to your pack, to tend to your cloaks, as you can barely feel them touching you as you begin to step up this staircase in this nearly pitch black room. The only light, that green mossy glow. Ren and Zodell swimming deep down into the waters after Killian. He's going deeper and deeper as you guys are swimming. Do either of you have telepathy? So you can't speak to one another underwater. Make a
Make a bubbles check.
make a bubbles check. Make a survival check to see if survival check to see if you can keep.
Big die warning.
Big die warning. I love it. I hated that your brother hated your big dice.
He has one too.
I hated that every time you rolled it, he was like, "Stop." I was like, "Why? It's amazing."
I think he forgot his and he was upset.
Oh, well, fuck him.
21.
21?
21.
Nice.
Who says we don't have the telepathy? Get it?
You two are locking eyes with one another. You're breathing underwater. You more easily than...
Can't you talk underwater?
21. Yeah.
I think speaking distance underwater, unless you have specific
Oh, I can
specific
just breathe.
items,
I
is
can't talk underwater.
Yeah, I think it's like within 10 feet of one another. You can kind of like make out stuff.
Okay.
But you're swimming, you're keeping eye contact, and you're both managing to track Killian as he's swimming very proficiently through the water. You're wondering if he's part fish. Like, he is diving. He is going down. He has led himself away from this cusp of the shore down into the deep of the water.
Can I try making an insight check? Does this seem like it's like for real, Killian? Like I've met him a couple times.
Like, before you guys went down deep, you can, insight.
3.
Seems like Killian.
I mean, I don't know anyone else with that crazy
You've
count.
met him twice. Like I said, second session. You guys met him a long fucking... That was like a year and a half ago in campaign.
Yep.
You're following him down, and he does have that same bracer on with the gems. I'd say with that insight or with your guys' passive perceptions, because he wasn't trying to hide it, you can see all 6 of his diamonds on his bracer are lit up at this point. Whereas when you guys first met him, 2 were lit.
2.
The next time you met him, 4 or 5 were lit. And now you can see all 5 of his Infinity Gauntlet fucking stones are glowing.
There's 5, not 6?
There should be 6
Okay.
on all god weapons.
But when you just said all 5. Sorry. 6. All of them.
Yeah. All 6, yes.
Got it.
But you can see they're all glowing now. And that bracer as it was before, or as you've seen it from the beginning, is still laced up his arm. The same vision that you saw Ryardon try and peel off of him. The selfish little fuck. Roston, did I say Ryardon? That Roston tried to peel off of him at one point, and I was like, really? This could have been your first god weapon. And I was like, okay, fuck you, Roston. You alienated this asshole. Yeah, he's swimming into the depths. He seems genuine. He seems real. You finished this fight, and it's just sort of one of those moments where you, just like the last time, you kind of caught him in the middle of, like, wrapping up a fight when he was on his way to something else. And this is the first time that you guys, or that you, Ren not so much, have been able to see him finish this directive. As he's swimming like a fish, you guys are struggling to keep up.
I'm like kicking as hard as I can.
Yeah, and
with the rest of the rage I'm having.
And he's like dolphin kicking through the water. He's like elegant and beautiful. This is what he does. Is he is a dungeon delver. He goes places where people tell him to go and find relics, and he is elegant in his swimming. Like, he is a perfectionist at this. As you see him duck down just dark enough, just deep enough. Dark vision? Dark vision?
You're half elf, yes, you have it.
Yeah.
You are now starting to see in the depths, as you're getting deeper and deeper, there is a roughshod sort of pile of stone. Looks like something long ago stunk into the ocean. Something's stinking up the ocean. This is the fart tunnel. And a sort of like semi-collapsed gate that he is swimming towards and ducks in underneath the realm of your guys being able to see him in this pitch black. And he swims in, and as you follow him...
Yeah.
My insight 3, I follow.
Do it.
Sorry, when you asked for dark vision, I jumped the gun on you. I shouldn't have been like, yeah, he has it. That was too fast.
You follow in through this gate, and you watch his feet kick up. Sunward bound, or moonward bound, I guess. It's still nighttime for you guys. And he sort of vanishes in this little... whoop. And as you follow up to this little bubble, you break the surface into a pocket of air, and you see him like sitting, shaking his boots out on the side of this cavern with a tunnel leading on further forward. I'm not quite a fan of swimming, but I'd be lying if I said I wasn't good at it.
Yeah, you would be. Hey, how's it going, Killian? I haven't seen you since the...
Since the Clazzles?
Yeah, that's right.
I was in a bit of a sticky wicket there.
Yeah.
It was good that you guys came collapsing in through the roof, because I might have been done for there, those pesky little eyeballed fuckers.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't know if you've met, this is Ren.
Ren?
Ren's been traveling with Amour Ventis for part of Amour Ventis.
Well, Ren, who's been traveling with Amour Ventis, mostly Amour Ventis, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Well, I met to you, sir.
My name's Killian.
Killian, pleased to meet you.
Yes, pleasure to meet you. You're quite a handsome lass, you are. Perhaps maybe when I'm done delving this dungeon, you and I could find ourselves in a tavern somewhere.
Yeah, maybe. Anything's possible. We could find ourselves in a tavern or a theater or perhaps a shop of some sort. Or...
So you're saying there's a chance? Tavern, theater?
The future's unwritten. I don't know where we'll find ourselves.
Well, I don't mind shopping and I don't mind taverns, but don't take me to the fucking theater. Not a fan of it myself.
My dad was Abraham Lincoln.
My father died in the theater.
Arrow to the head.
Crossbow bolt to the head. Handheld crossbow bolt to the head.
It was Magnus.
No, I'm lying. That was my mother. Anyways, what is a pair of beautiful lasses like you have business with in the Beastlands?
Whoa, what's the Beastlands?
Yeah, where are we?
We've sort of been separated, teleported.
If you look at the map I showed Krista before she left today, the Beastlands is on the map. The Beastlands.
The land of beasts.
Start from the bottom. Now we're here.
The writing.
These lands are here.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wow, that's further than I
It's a
thought.
fuck off amount of east. Yeah.
That's a fuck off amount of east, yeah.
Wow.
This is an east infection. Just a pair of beautiful lasses like you doing over here in the baselands. Last I saw you were trekking through Durelium, aren't you?
Yeah, about that. We were in the Fangs, actually.
What in the holy ever-living fuck of gods would you be doing there?
Hanging out. And,
I'm just kind of impressed that you came out.
push comes to shove, I think our troop was, split up. It seems like we're all, like... You seemed like...
Scattered to the four corners of the dust.
Yeah.
But they're alive?
As far as we know.
Hopefully, yeah.
I delved into the Fangs just only once when I was in my younger days. I barely came out with the skin on my neck.
Yeah, I'm lucky our group is so... big.
Well, clearly capable.
We did alright.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd love to hear about it. The Fangs are just ruminated in history and lore.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've delved in there once, and I'm pretty good at my job, but that place scared the fucking ever living shit out of me.
If we had like 3 less people, I'm sure it would have. For me too. Yeah.
Well, it's good to see you again.
Yeah.
It's nice to meet you there, lass.
I'm,
I said-
I'm glad I found a familiar face. Even you said the Beastlands. Where is that? I don't.
Oh, it's just south of the Solar Desert.
Oh.
We're far east.
Very far east.
Well.
Yeah, after the Clausels, this was the place that I was coming. On directive of the King of Durelium himself. Oh, I suppose you could call it New Dara now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, searching out god weapons. Probably shouldn't have said that.
Actually, I'm sort of glad you did. I don't know if you saw. I'm gonna take out Gondamac.
He shoots you in the head. No, I'm just kidding.
It was a trap.
Now, that's quite something to behold there, that one. Wherever did you find it?
Dragon Horde.
Now, that's a place that I can definitely respect.
Huh?
I've only been into 1 or 2 myself and never snuck out with much more than a few coins. Scary buggers, especially when you'll work alone like I do.
Yeah. I was.
Interesting.
Yeah.
However did you get it out of there?
You gave it to me.
Get the fuck out of Dodge. Dodge is a country, someplace over there. Get the fuck out of Latio's balls.
Yep.
You gotta be kidding me. Is she fucking lying?
No, she's not a lion. She's a half-orc.
I'm gonna have to take this one shopping.
Both my hands are like down on my axes.
I was gonna say, like, down in your pants.
No.
He is a handsome fellow.
Careful, she bites.
Alright, no, there's no need for that, love. I understand the need to be wary, but trust me, unless you're out to do me harm, I'm not out to do you harm.
I see
Just
you're.
cautious.
Just
Always cautious.
it's
We're
good to be
attacked a
cautious.
lot by lots of different creatures. Who knows what's lurking in these shadows?
Oh yeah, it's the baselands. Baselands, you can't be too careful. Did you come across those dinosaur panther flying creatures?
I think so.
Think we saw anything like that. We were chased through the trees, though.
That'd be the ones. They pervade those woods. Those bamboo woods.
Yep.
Well, I think the least the least of your worries was the crabdipus. I think the least of your worries was the crabdipus. That one's pretty tame by comparison for the rest of the things in the baseland.
So what are you all the way out here for then?
Just doing a bit of work for the new Lord Order.
Hmm.
Yeah, there's a temple out here. Used to be around a couple thousand years ago. rumored to be a place where some celestial creatures might have left some things behind, so I've been hired to come and search them out.
I mean, we don't really have anything to do until our crew sort of finds out where we are. I can't really talk to them.
Kinaro sent me a sending, but I could not reply.
Oh, what did he say?
Him and Falcon are in Vardonis.
Oh, wow, that's...
As we cut to Falconer and Kinneros. Forgot I left you guys sitting there for a little while. My apologies.
We're just kind of combing the desert, just
So,
out for a stroll.
Giant comb.
yeah, like
Like those Zen
Spaceballs.
gardens?
Spaceballs.
Yeah.
Yeah. We ain't got shit. Falconer and Kinneros, we're gonna. I kind of wanted to keep everybody same timeline based, but I think because of where Falconer and Kinneros are at, I'm gonna bump you guys forward. So, were you going to the capital, or were you going to your hometown, or were you going further past your hometown?
We're going to Niesa.
Yes.
Yeah,
So as you two are sitting and talking with Killian, the gorgeous ginger hair, ginger beard fella, the dungeon delver, the man with the 6 shiny diamond gauntlet, or brace, or one might call it, one that Rostin tried to fucking steal. We find ourselves a little bit further down the line with Falconer and Kinneros, finding yourselves, for ease of role-playing, finding yourselves a pair of horses, clip-clopping in over the last few hills towards Naisa. I was just giving you room to roleplay if you wanted to.
Okay.
All your stuff. All your stuff's on my.
Did I snap away El Caius then, or is he with us yet?
Oh no, yeah. So okay, so you're both riding El Caius, or you could have found a separate horse for.
We'll find a
Kinneros.
horse so that Kinneros can have a horse.
Sure.
I'll keep El Caius.
Kinneros, you managed to buy your horse a horse for 6 gold, and their name is Clippy. That was unintentional.
Right.
Clippity clop. No, Clippy.
Clippity clock. He's got a thing like a horse like a.
He's got a cock like a horse's cock. We all knew where you're going with this. He's got a cock like Falconer's cock. There too to say a horse cock. You clippity clop on El Caius and Clippy over the last hill rise to Naisa as Falconer, you are looking out over your hometown. A place I don't think you probably would have ever visited again after you were found there. I don't even think in your military days there was a reason for you to go back, and you kind of just left it as a memory. The place where your mother died. And you're looking on it in the sunlight over this last crest of the hill, and you're seeing this burnt village. Very few things left standing, like the what's the word I'm looking for? Like the foundation posts of houses, the 4x4 or the 8x8 pieces of lumber that are still stuck in the earth, but grown over with moss, vines, and flowers. It's about all that's left.
Right. We'll start riding through the town.
Okay. This village has never been rebuilt. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
This village has never been rebuilt. It has never been retouched by civilization since the last time you were pulled out of this place, when your life was saved, when you were pulled back into the light after being stuck under the floorboards of your home for however many days it was. As a child, it was hard to remember. Starving, dehydrated, smelling only smoke and rot and blood as the orc hordes pervaded through this place. as they tried once again. After decades and decades, they tried once more to invade Verdonus. And they were pushed back, but you were so young you don't know what did push them back. The molding struts of houses protruding from the earth, which has grown up all around it, moss, mounds of moss and grass intermittent with wildflowers of whites and golds and that shimmer in the sun, the ashes of a once beautiful town and perfect fertilizer for their growth. And you realize that probably many of the citizens that were here are now in the dirt, unintentionally, fertilizing and making this a sort of terrifying and heartbreaking but beautiful new visage. Someplace where there was a lot of death and now you are seeing life grow up around it. A very Pelor-esque visage where we all go into the dirt. The one major difference being that this is where your mother went into the dirt.
What time of day would you say it is?
Because we did a little time jump forward, I'd say any basically whatever you want between like 9 in the morning to 4 in the afternoon. So I was thinking kind of around noonish, like sun high in the sky, very Pelor time of day.
What time would sunset be?
Where you're at, and because it's still summer, in the month of... Fuck, I sent you guys all the calendar.
Aja?
I think it would be Aja. No, you guys were into June.
Jin?
Jin, yeah, Jin. Did you get the calendar messages? I sent them to the WhatsApp.
Yes.
They're really bad pictures, but I couldn't save them on that website. It would only allow me to save them as code. I was telling you this on Monday. So I took as many pictures as I could so that I can map them out later. January, March, April, May, June. Yeah, Jin. Thank you. So this would be the... I guess if we're going to do a little time jump here, this would be the 13th. The 13th of June.
All right.
So that would fall on what would normally be a Sunday, which is now known as Sunat. So noon on Sunat in the month of June.
All right.
I think Jin sounds better.
We'll say sunset would probably be sometime around 10-ish, probably.
In June, probably 9, 10-ish, yeah.
All right, so we'll go 8 hours back from that, so around 2 in the afternoon.
Okay.
And Kinros, there's something I need to do, but it'll take a bit. Do you mind just keeping an eye around?
Not a problem.
We can probably make camp. The town should be abandoned. Is there any there's no signs of camps or just animals and nature kind of thing around?
Well, actually, as you start to move further and further into Naisa, as you used to know it, you understand these paths, these streets, these alleyways. It wasn't a huge village. It was large enough. But you do start to see... hold on. Wrote these in frickin' Ireland. Nope, Scotland. No, Ireland. You do start to see these sort of huddled, secretive, quiet people moving from shadow to shadow between these spaces, hooded and cloaked, men and women, and they're silent, to about the best extent that somebody on the surface of the dust can be. Not to the same extent that I was just describing the drow, but they are quick and quiet. And even you see like a mother scoop up a child and a father come and move other children out of the way. Just as you get close, eyeing your armor, eyeing your glory, eyeing Alcaius, there are these individuals that sort of, even the children sort of stop playing, even though their play wasn't audible. They were like picking up jacks and throwing tops. But you see them all start to skirt away from you, and you can have a history check on these. It'll be with advantage.
Natural 20.
Yeah,
21.
of course. This fucking guy. So these individuals are known as the Gishen. Gyshen. And they are the nomads of the Verdonus Plains. They're basically like, I know it's not an acceptable term to really use anymore, but they're basically like the gypsies of Verdonus.
They're rovers,
And
they have no home. They just go where they can.
okay, so with a nat fucking 20, I was trying to pick out lines to read to you here. I'll just read you this whole thing. Burn Village, Mounds of Moss, Schools. As you move further and further through the fallen piles of Falconer's memories, his happy childhood, you do see some individuals who have made this place a temporary home, the Gishen. And so this is where the history check came in. They're the nomads of the Verdonus Plains that have their long leaning tents and that are erected against some of the stronger wooden beams that refuse to fall in the elements. The cloaked and hooded men and women are silent as they see you approach. Okay, here's the history check. The Gishen were a sect of people who disagreed with the foundation of government roughly 2,000 years ago. When families claiming leadership on large plots of land and set themselves to become the ruling class of Verdonus, in that time known as the Disavandri grasslands, there was a pact of families, and the Gishen didn't believe in the ways of war and conflict, and so they remained outside of the law, and they've been accepted as a people within Verdonus, but never joined it politically or lawfully. They sort of have their own little subsect of people that are basically nomads, roamers around Verdonus, and you are seeing there is a small little culture of them that has taken up a temporary home here.
I will hop off Elchias. I'm going to Kinneros. Just watch my back. These should be peaceful people.
Yep.
I'll pop my helmet off and just I'll put it down next to Elchias and just walk with my hands open, kind of thing,
Yep.
towards them slowly. Just, greetings, hello.
A lot of the women folk and younger individuals definitely seem not frightened but wary in the same way that you kind of are, just an uncertain force versus an uncertain force, and they kind of scatter back, and there's one person sort of shorter, wrapped in just sort of brown, like light brown, sort of like Jedi robe kind of cloths, just nice and loose, breathable. It's the summertime, and one of them steps forward, and he appears to be in about his late 60s as he pushes his hood back, just as like a sign of respect, the same way you took your helmet off. And you can see he's got this very, very scraggly gray beard and short shorn hair as he steps forward, and he sort of gives you like sort of the best he can kind of muster of a Verdonus bow with the military, just as a sign, like trying to show you the same sign of respect that you would show him, the way that they do, right? They're not confrontational people. They just kind of live on their own, and they don't believe in the violence and the political strife that came with Verdonis later in the years. Hello, Sir Knight, Sir Verdonian. Welcome,
Call me Falconer.
Falconer. It is a pleasure. I hope we are not intruding on your space.
I apologize for my intrusion. This used to be my home many years ago, and I have not been back since it became what you see here.
Oh, are we intruding on your home, or are we disrespecting it in any way?
Not at all. If you wouldn't mind, may we join you may we camp with you tonight?
We do not have much to offer. We can give you.
I will cast create food and water, and make a.
Just out in the middle of the street. Boom! Food on the floor.
It comes into containers if there's containers around.
Here's a bunch of Tupperware.
I brought all my leftovers.
As you cast it, you can see a little girl peeking out from behind him, just wide-eyed, curious, excited, and she's kind of looking up to him and to some of the other elders with seeking approval. Can I have some of that?
Allow me, as the last emissary of Naisa, to be your host for the evening.
You are the most kind Verdonian we have come across in longer than I would care to admit. Thank you. Yes, and he turns to the girl, and if this brilliantly armored individual means us no ill will, then yes, feast, children. We have not had meals like this in many moons. And the couple of the kids start running forward, following this little girl's lead, coming forward and plucking up the pieces of meats and the bowls of noodles. They don't know, they barely even know what noodles are. They live out in the wilderness, and they're we eat wheat breads and the venison and the rabbits that we can find, and they just start slurping it up as the elders are all still kind of looking at you with a little bit of distrust and kind of letting the kids eat, or the younger individuals eat, and just standing watching, still just kind of wary but a little more trustful.
Yeah, may tell or fill your bellies tonight.
Well, we do not subscribe to, or we do not align ourselves with the gods of Verdonis, but I appreciate your sentiment.
Let I Falconer fill your bellies tonight. As a sign of thanks for being the stewards of my old home.
Becomes a god.
Yeah, and in this
Star
moment,
Wars.
he creates a cult.
Yeah.
I'll wave down to Kinneros and Alcaius to come down, join.
Some of the kids are stopping with their mouths half open with food stuffed into it, looking at Alcaius walking in, just oh, whoa, he's big. Is he friendly?
He's harmless. He likes scritches.
Okay. Is this a pet? We don't have
He's
pets.
my friend. He's my friend.
Okay. The one older girl that went up for the food first sort of walks towards Alcaius and slowly reaches out a hand to she's so short, she's barely touching his knee, a little higher than Alcaius's knee, and just gives him a little boop, and he looks down at her and gives a little snort, and she backs away for a second, a little startled, and then he gives his head a shake, and he makes Elkias like makes these blossoms grow from his antlers, and he starts raining flowers down on her, and she starts to giggle. And then she goes right back up immediately, just super excited, and starts touching his leg again, starts giving him like leg rubs, and he keeps pouring flowers down from his antlers, like the moss growing on his antlers, dropping down like how deer shed their antlers to get mossy and drop them in the spring. And just starts giggling, and the parents start like slowly starting to come up around everything that's happening here, and now they're slowly starting to like grab food, pass it out between one another as the kids are giggling. The rest of the kids are running up now. They're all rubbing Elkias as high as they can reach up, touching his tummy, and he starts shaking his head and just raining like these cherry blossoms down around them, and they're just giggling, having a great time.
As they do that, I'm going to go for a walk, find my house.
Okay.
Neros, you can join if you'd like.
Let me just find the part of
Yeah,
this.
I'll go with Falconer.
Okay. As Elkias entertains the children, the family, they're all feasting in an interesting way. Rained in cherry blossoms and daisies and roses that Elkias is summoning from his antlers. You step off and it's still a very quiet village. Other than a few chirpings of birds, a few squeaking of insects, you find your street. You find what's left of your home. Let me just make sure I've got this here. I didn't segment this note very well. Also some hardcore rap going on in the background.
Those kids. Cherry Blossoms and Eminem, man.
Yeah. Y'all act like you never seen a black elk before. Jaws all over the floor. Pam and Tom or Falconer and Mineros just walked through the door.
Mom's spaghetti?
Yeah.
These are cherry blossoms, honey, not mom's spaghetti.
Yeah, that's what he summoned with.
Get that vomit off your sweater already.
Yeah. Would the real Elkias please stand up? As you finally find the street, there are no houses left standing, other than one. There are a foundation of studs laid in here, possibly even built by Ryardon himself when he and your mother were together during your conception. You stand before this dilapidated but single standing building in this town. You look within and begin to pace up inside. What are things here that you would like to revisit or explain or expand on for Kinneros's sake?
Oh, well, I would imagine my mother's healing station. She would work herbs and medicinal things would be there.
Yes, as you
Most of it.
you can make an investigation check. Kinneros can help.
That is investigation 16.
Magnum PI over there.
For me, that is a 18.
Dude, your mic is so much better now. You're coming through crisp and clear. I love it. Yeah, you come in immediately to the left of the door. It's your mother's healing station. The place where people would come in immediately through the door, almost emergency room-esque, you know. They'd come in, somebody's been bitten by a dog or stung by some plant, bitten by an insect, and you see these empty, dusty vials sitting on this table. Some of the drawers are pulled out, a couple of them are missing, but you can see all the indents in the wood where there was these long sitting bottles or weights of things that were there for her healing, and you can still just catch this last little whiff of some of these sort of acrid potions or healing herbs as you run your hand across the surface of this little table and her little corner. As you turn to the rest of the house, what else?
Probably, what do we say, like a stuffed animal of some kind, maybe, ravaged and ripped toy sword.
Yeah, as you continue on to the left of the healing station, you find your childhood bedroom. The bed's long gone, it's been repurposed by somebody passing through, but in this wooden space you do dip your toe underneath this dusty, moldy piece of cloth, and you do find that toy sword you had when you were a little boy, when you were maybe 3 or 4 years old. You used to swing around and pretend that you were your dad, fending off the orcs. I'm gonna be big and strong like my dad. And you see it sitting there, moldy and old, but as you pick it up, it seems so small in your hand. And I'll give you inspiration for that one.
Good.
As you hold this, what seems like a tiny wooden sword in your hand, as you look around this room, you envision it the way it was when you were a small boy, and you start to remember this was the only room in the house. It was not a big house, and your mother gave it to you. This was your bedroom. She would sleep in the living room, or she would sleep at her healing desk. She would sleep on the porch, but she loved her son so much that this was the only bedroom in the house. This was yours. What else?
And then a little indiscriminate notch in the floor. A little hidey hole.
Oh.
Everybody used to use it to play hide and seek.
Is that
And
the little hide and seek nook where you were hidden when the town was overrun?
it would be.
As you peel up this board in the floor, I think a tear would come to your eye. A heavy, sad-heartedness. As you look down into this space where you spent countless days, as far as you could remember, you were so young. Could have been weeks, could have been months, you don't know. You just remember being pulled out, starving and dehydrated. Where it used to be a place of joy turned into a place of sadness, being pulled out after the fact and knowing that everything in your life was now burned away. And I think you just set that board back, and you seal that hole up, and you hope that nobody ever has to hide like that again.
We'll walk outside,
Well,
step back a few feet from the house.
before you walk outside, as you exit that one room and you walk past your mother's desk again, you run your fingers along it, you look back into, like, up to the back wall of this small one-bedroom house. You see something glisten. You see something full of color. Where in the rest of this town, this burnt town, on the exterior there's barely little color. And on the interior of where your soul could have died, you see a single rose pushed up through the floorboards, through what would have been where your mom was laid to rest during the Horde, growing up exactly where her heart would have been as she would have laid across the floor. The rose heart. The last speck of her soul made manifest into nature. Whether it is yours to pluck and take with you or leave behind for a new realm of growth and swelling of nature under Pelor's light, it is your call.
I will take it,
Okay.
and then as we walk out to Kinneros, I'm gonna just you can tell Falconer's really emotional. Just gonna say, I need 8 hours if you could just keep an eye on things, if you don't mind.
Sure. Are you alright?
I will be. And I'm gonna sit cross-legged in front of the house and cast plant growth for 8 hours
Nice.
and do the big
Yeah.
enriching part of it.
I'm gonna go back to where the people were.
Sure. Do you have anything you want to do, Kinrose?
I can't really think of anything significant.
I know. Falconer's shit's overshadowing a bunch of stuff right now.
Do a bump of ever.
Okay.
Man, this is
Yeah,
so sad.
Listen, kids, this is Harrow's Herb. I don't know if you've heard of it.
Yeah, that's what I want to go be doing.
Yeah. Hey, kids.
Oh, get high.
Okay, Kinneros goes back, hangs out with Alcaius with the nomads. The kids are now just like, even up to like the preteens and early teens, they are just fawning over Alcaius. Like, he's let some of them climb up onto his back, and he's sort of doing a little clip-clop around while he's still raining flowers and buds of branches, just with his sort of like celestial capabilities. And there's like two of the youngest kids, like 4 or 5 year olds, they're up in his antlers, just like giggling and chuckling around, just like, we didn't know nature could be this cool, you know, just having the best time of their lives. As Falconer sits holding that rose outside of the Roseheart home, probably ruminating a little bit on his father, reminiscing and mourning his mother, probably thinking of his brother and where his brother's at now, being curious whether or not Ryardon is alive or dead, whether or not the mechanism is sparked or unsparked, and whether or not there's somebody there to rescue still, and a brief hope that he could be a high blood and I might not have to lose him. As we cut back to our underwater folks. Right, so what I was saying is, this tunnel looks a bit sketchy to me. You always seemed like a bit of a one who would go barreling
I'm gonna
through.
take my shield out.
Okay.
I'm gonna go walk.
Make a dex saving throw.
Do I see it?
No.
Okay.
But we could always just check for traps first.
Not one.
Now one.
Oh,
You walk
Jesus.
into this hallway. Oh my god. You walk into this hallway, and as you hear a click to your left, Killian's like, "Oh, there might be something over there," and then something slams you from the right. Like a whole pillar of wall extends and just clips your ass. It'll be 2d12. 12. You take 12 points of bludgeoning damage as the wall literally just goes. Just slams. Shields up front. Smokes you from the side.
Oh.
I've come across one of those before. That's actually how I got this scar across my cheek here. I managed to jump out of the way. Anyway, you're a good fella to have. Or, you're a good dame to have as far as checking for traps goes. You want to wander down a little bit farther?
What?
What?
It's just ringing.
I said, do you want to walk down a bit farther?
Yeah. Shield up.
Does it look like this trap that he set off is something that will, like, reset and go off again, or is it a
Make an
one-time?
investigation check.
I'm gonna try to look out. Do I know what did I like step on something?
You don't know. You just walked forward.
Okay.
Above table, yeah, you stepped on a pressure plate. Below table, yeah, no, you
I'll
were just
be
like.
on-
Dur.
I'll be on the lookout this time. I'm gonna look around, shield out.
13.
13. Can't really determine. Didn't hear anything click. Or you heard like the click from the left, got slammed from the right. Didn't see him or her
Like,
trigger
is the
anything.
wall still out, or
Yep.
is it like
It's basically just like a perfectly cylindrical pillar of wall that just ejectocito right across the hallway.
okay?
Shield up.
Shield up.
I'm gonna put it a bit to the side.
Other side from the top.
Don't worry, guys. I got
as
it.
you move forward, make a dexterity saving throw.
Uppercut.
9.
All right. You turn your shield a little bit to the side as something comes down right on top of your head.
Oh my god.
Just flattens you to the floor. Another D12 bludgeoning. 15 bludgeoning damage.
This is going well.
So,
Okay.
so anyways, talking about shopping. While she does all this malarkey, saving me the trouble. Where do you like to go shopping at? You look like you're one that might go shopping in a bow and arrow store, maybe an axe store. We could go to a blacksmith even. I do like to treat a lady in any way she likes to be treated.
Perhaps we should just focus on.
Well, it seems like she's taking care of all the busy work.
Do you
Figured
guys
it'd give us an
have
opportunity
healing
to chat.
anything? It's hurting a little bit.
Nobody here a cleric then?
I mean, I could summon my spirit, or you have to wait a bit.
Oh no, don't save yourself the trouble, love. Promise you do me a favor if I help your friend here. I'll jump on that. What are they fucking called? I'll jump on that fucking. What's the fucking fire wine? Splinter bomb grenade.
Shredder bomb?
I'll jump on the splinter bomb for you for this one, for your fella here. Gives you a potion of superior healing.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. That'll. Oh. I got it. The next one. It's coming from the side. It's gonna be from like the bottom or something. It's some stupid. I'm.
Gonna take another step then? You're saving me a lot of trouble, not gonna lie. I'm a bit squishy myself.
Okay.
You gonna go again?
Hold on.
You gonna hold
hold
the
on.
shield above your head this time?
I gotta drink the potion.
A potion of superior
What the
superior
heck is
healing.
going on?
Just get a pillar right through the legs in the box. Right through.
Good punch!
23 plus 8, 31.
Healing?
Yep.
Nice. Yeah, superior is pretty good. Killian's decked out, man.
Oh, that's actually way better.
Guy's got the friggin' Thanos glove.
Okay.
Gonna take another step there forward. If you do, I'm just gonna talk to your lass here.
Oh, hold on. Plus 3. I forgot. I didn't
So
do that.
colors, white and black, I've noticed. You seem like you'd be very fine in some dresses.
I'm gonna make a.
I'm quite fond of dresses, yes.
Well, now we're getting to the business of it here, aren't we?
Ren, have you
Dress shopping.
seen what I'm doing
Make a
wrong?
dexterity saving throw.
My friend is calling me.
17.
17! You just save. You only take half damage. I'm just kidding.
Oh.
The next pillar comes to, like, at the right-hand side as you got the shield over your head, but it gets jammed. So it's like, and then just stops like a foot out from the wall.
From like the right side.
From the right side.
I'm gonna jump out the way, even though that's probably way too late.
There's those clips where like something like falls on somebody and they have like that really slow delayed response.
Yeah.
It's like smash and then the guy's like, ah!
Have you seen cat videos like that where somebody like throws a ball at a cat and the cat like sees it bounce past and then 2 seconds later they're like, fuck, I missed! Yeah, no shit. No, the final, I'm gonna call it the final pillar. It kind of jams its way about a foot and a half out of the wall and is just stuck.
Ha!
Make a
Guys,
dexterity
I
saving
solved the
throw.
puzzle. Don't worry.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No. Right, so, now that your friend's done calling you. Okay, I'll stop bugging you. I can tell you're not comfortable with my advances. So listen, you with the big teeth.
Right.
Pros,
teeth.
dresses, cons.
They're tusks.
Well, my apologies.
Big
I think-
teeth.
I think you could probably put a bit of a piercing in one of those. Give yourself a little golden ring.
What do you mean?
Well, you bore a little hole through that tusk. You gotta hang yourself some jewelry.
I knew people who were into that back in my home country. They were always like,
No, I get right. You definitely seem like somebody I could take shopping for swords.
swords.
All right. I can tell my advances aren't being as welcomed as they normally would be. Technically, we're not in a tavern. Technically, this isn't a tavern, is it? Did it used to be?
Do you have some ale?
I absolutely have some ale.
We can make this a tavern. Come on.
There's got to be a little bit of a tit-or-tat here there, love.
I just rammed into 3 giant columns.
Yeah, but you did that all on your own. Didn't ask nothing of it.
You literally asked me to.
I know, I was busy talking to your lass here. You just walked down the tunnel, holding your shield out at different angles, so I don't know why you did that. Why didn't you just make an investigation check?
My investigation is shit. My health is good.
Play to your strengths.
Diddly potatoes.
Fucking nat 20. As he's like walking past the both of you, he just like kind of absent-mindedly, as he's flirting with both of you, reaches out and just sort of flicks a switch. And like all of these freaking traps in the rest of the tunnel just sort of like and disarm. So anyways, that's what I was saying.
Oh.
Let's make this a tavern, why don't we?
Right.
He's walking down, going further down the tunnel. He pulls out a loom stick, cracks it. There's this light blue light that illuminates the hallway. As he goes down, he just leans into one room. He's still like talking back as you guys are following. So anyways, I've been doing this for quite some time. So you remember when I met you last? I was going down into that Clazel dungeon. I actually found some cool things there. Oh,
Right.
What's this thing? You watch him, actually. Oh my god, a nat 18. And he has like a plus 12 to investigation. So yeah, a dirty 30. As he like walks into another room as he's like cracked this loom stick and he's like talking back over his shoulder. He walks in, you just see him step over something, leans into the room, lifts something up, flicks a switch, you see a bunch of other traps, just disarm. As he like
How are you doing that?
years of practice. Like I said, I've been doing this for quite some time. People pay me to do it. And I make quite a fucking living, don't I?
Yeah, I mean...
Wouldn't still be alive if this was my profession. You know, there's the expression, beware the old soldier. Beware the old dungeon delver. Because they have lived through it all. As he steps over something else, as he continues down the hallway. And you come to a room.
I'm just following him right up.
So I rolled so good. I was prepared to actually kill him there if he like fucked up a trap. It's just like crush his head against the wall. But no, nat 20, then a nat fucking 18. So
Beware the old soldier.
yeah. So he steps into this room, and you see him now starting to eyeball what is this interesting silver table with something on top of it. Alright.
What is it?
Alright, so this is, I imagine, what I was hired here to find. Something of, one of the elder gods.
What?
I'm not quite certain if I should put my hands on it just yet, though. Gonna have to make a couple of quick checks here. And as he leans out of your way, you see a platinum circlet.
Like...
With 6 like a headband
Right.
circlet.
Okay.
With 6 diamonds in it. And a sapphire above, parting the six diamonds right at the peak of this circlet sapphire. I'm gonna have to take just a quick breath here. pulls out a dagger. And he kind of throws it through the space, and as it hits the space, you just watch it evaporate. That's kind of what I was afraid of. Any chance you want to take another gander with that shield there, love? I'm only kidding.
Right.
No, this will probably fucking kill you outright. Looks like a disintegrate sort of spell there.
I mean,
Tell you what, you want to go give that lantern a tug over there?
insight check. 13.
He seems very smitten with both of you, and doesn't seem like he's lying. He was kind of happy that you just went and walked down a chamber full of traps. Doesn't seem like he's trying to dupe you. He's kind of just standing, contemplating, looking around the room.
What kind of lantern is it?
It's like a wall sconce, like something, so almost like a torch bracket, but it's got like an oil lit lantern sort of in it, but it's not lit. Like the only light in the room is his little loom stick. If you're not comfortable, I can give her a tug myself. Give it a tug.
Yep.
There's a click. You hear a whirring. Click, click, click.
Seems like a guy
Another
that
whirring.
tugs his own lantern often.
Classic lantern tug.
Interesting. Reaches down a little slower this time. Pulls out another dagger. Flips it up over top of where this circlet is sitting. It evaporates. That might have only been part of the puzzle. What about you, lass? Want to give that one a tug?
What is? This is very like guided tour dungeon ending.
I mean, if I don't have to risk my own limbs and arms.
Would it be risking our limbs and arms?
I mean,
Did
you'd still look sexy without them.
I'm gonna web sling to that one and like tug it down.
Nice, yeah, you tug it, and there's another click, 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 little humming. And he stands there, curious. Yeah, he's just full of tricks, aren't you? Pulls out a third dagger a little more warily, chucks it over, and it flies through the space, ricochets off the back wall. Interesting. This one I've not quite come up with before. Flips a book open and he makes a quick little jot down, little diagram. Right, now this is where the job gets a little bit more terrifying. As he just reaches out and he grabs it. He lifts it off the table. Ah,
That wasn't terrifying at all. What are you talking about?
could have lost my arm. Could have lost my cock. Who fucking knows? Well, this'll be worth a pretty penny.
What?
10,000 gold just to find it, another 15,000 to bring her back.
To who? For what?
Oh, to Andal, the new Lord Order. He tucks it into his pocket.
Is it? What if?
Apparently a circlet of one of the elder gods from the days when they separated the planes.
What if we paid you more?
I'm nothing if not duplicitous.
I don't know what that means.
It means I'd be willing to take more for an item that I'm being paid for less.
1 second.
I work for gold, and I'm not exactly loyal. I pay out to the highest bidder.
Ren, how much? No.
Not even close.
I'll give you a moment to converse. I'm just gonna hang over here by the doorway.
Wait. Oh. Yeah.
He doesn't leave.
Yeah,
he just
yeah.
stands. He leans on the doorway. He's kind of curious. He kind of also, with your insight check, like he found you both cute. He's kind of maybe hoping he's gonna get a date out of this.
All right. So, obviously, our group has just.
Are you
split-
talking to him or are
Yeah.
you talking to Ren?
You.
Hey.
Our group has just splintered up. We're sort of, split up right now. I, myself, don't have... How about I give you a down payment to not give it to him? And
So
then...
what down payment are we talking about? I'd maybe take a down payment on a date. At a pub of your choosing, or a dress shop of your choosing, or maybe a dress shop of both of your choosings. I'm not one to be discouraged by having a girl on each arm, if you know what I'm saying.
Can I bring my wife?
I'm not one to be discouraged by having 3 women on my arm either. If your wife's into that sort of thing, I mean. You interested in having a third party?
I don't know.
Wait, when was the last time? I wrote her on the board. When was the last time you talked to your wife?
I wanted to talk to her the moment we left. Arya's gone. You wouldn't happen to have any sending scrolls, would you?
Don't happen to have any sending scrolls, no, but I happen to have the spell myself.
Could you?
I've got this ring here, you see. And as you look at his hands, he's got a series of rings on both hands.
Right. If you were to send a sending to Arya, the short, blue-haired.
Oh, the cute little short lass.
Yes.
The blue hair.
Yes.
I wouldn't be opposed to having 4 ladies on my arms either. I
Nope.
suppose it would be 2 ladies on one arm, another on the other, and then I suppose I could carry that short lass on my shoulders.
I mean, we could do like Red Rover, like big line. Just take up the
If that's a sex game, I haven't heard of it.
It was like an orc thing where you'd make like 2 lines and you'd run at the
I'm
line.
familiar with the orcs. I know the game. I was just
Okay.
trying to make a joke of it.
Right.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
very
maybe
familiar
true.
with Red Rover. It was named after the great orc, Red the Rover.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lived up in the northern Dorelium.
Yep.
About 13 generations back, if I'm not too much mistaken.
Very.
Oh, I'm a whiz with history, you see. It's one of the reasons I'm good at my job.
Mm-hmm.
If you have any questions about history that might be payable by some time hanging out with you. I'm just a wealth of information, a wealth of skills, and I make some proper good money. I don't mind having a female on my arm, if you know what I'm talking about. Basically, I'm a sugar daddy.
Okay. Point is, Arya has money, and we.
I don't mind myself a sugar mama either.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm ignoring all of this.
So what you're saying is,
You send
you
a
don't-
sending to Arya. She might, if you be honest about this thing, and Andel is wanting this thing.
Don't have much too much. I don't have too much faith in gods as a whole. Never mind a new god.
Yeah, right. We might be able to raise that price of yours by a tidy sum.
But here's the thing. Gonna be popping out of here quite quick once I get to the surface of the water. Unless one of you ladies can guarantee me a date, I'm gonna be off for my 25,000 gold. After the fact,
What does this date entail?
I mean that's up for discussion. Nothing you're uncomfortable with. Obviously, I'm a
Okay.
gentleman, of course. I might be flirtatious, a little forward, but I'm certainly not a gentleman. I'm certainly a gentleman. Yeah. Where's the double negative there? Ren's probably just in the corner like, can this guy stop talking?
Ren, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't.
you two talk. I can stand by the corner.
Yeah,
you guys
you
discuss
hang
it
out. Don't use your like super
I'm
hearing
not
bat
going-
supersonic ring or whatever.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere until I'm fully guaranteed that there's not going to be something that comes out of this with one of you gorgeous lasses. Otherwise, I've got places to be.
What is happening here?
Listen.
Do you know what this circlet even does?
If it was a regular thing, like a just normal magic ring, I wouldn't care this much. But just because he's a god weapon finder, and it has like the crystals that his gauntlet has and Gondamex has, I feel like this might be like a big thing. And if we could just buy it, like we have a lot of money, we can get it. And if it's worth one date, I just don't want to get my wife
It's worth
mad.
one date.
Right?
You wouldn't suck a dick for $10 million? Some of you women out there have done it for 2 drinks at a TGI Fridays.
No matter how much money is put into this, that would I'm not asking you to do anything.
Comfortable putting up my virtues.
Yeah, me neither. That's the point.
I'm
But I don't
unknown.
want this thing that potentially is like really big. I don't know.
You don't want that thing that's potentially really big?
I don't, not at all.
Oh, fucking...
She's a box jumper.
Okay. Here's the deal.
Killian Kill-a-Dick.
Here's the deal. I feel like a lot of this is gonna go over my head. I want you to send a sending.
Well, it's that big.
I want you to send a sending to.
I can send a sending to anybody that I know.
Send
that
it
I'm
to
familiar with.
Falconer.
I could do that.
And if he.
He was the one in.
Shiny.
Oh, I thought he was the short, scrawny one with the bow.
Oh, no. No, the other guy.
They kind of look similar.
Yeah.
Just
A
sends it
little
to
bit.
Hunter Puck.
Why? Send a $100.
Point is,
Who is this?
I want to make sure that I'm getting out of this what I do. How many sendings you got in that ring you're talking about? Is that like one?
Well, this one here I can send out a couple of times a day.
Right. If Falconer, I want to make sure that I'm hearing this. I want to make sure Falconer is
Fun fact, just because this is hilarious, his ring of sending is called Proposal. And he wears it on his wedding band finger. It's like, I propose you a conversation over a long distance.
So what does this guy have again? What's this thing?
He's got the god weapon.
No, like what did he have for
but
25 grand?
I can't until I know how this conversation's gonna go. I can't tell you what this thing is that he picked up.
Oh, see, I thought there's way more detail that I missed.
It's a
Cause
cir-
things.
It's like a little headband circlet,
Okay.
and it has 6 diamonds in it, very very similar to how Gondamex and his glove are set up, but it also just has one more sapphire that's sort of set between the eyes.
It's got a crown. Got
yeah,
it.
it's he's like a god weapon hunter. He's a dungeon delver, and he's not that charismatic. Like, I haven't tried to make any persuasion, intimidation, any of that. He's just like, I'm doing the best that I got with the Irish charm. And, I'm not making any rolls for it.
Yeah.
Because he's just like, I'm just going to keep talking until I get a date, until I get paid.
If Falconer thinks that it's worth it, I will hang out with you at a time decided, TBD, with my wife,
Yep.
permission, if not, coming with us. Not for you, for me. And
Like I
then
said,
we can hang out and we can go
figure
to
out what your life likes. What your wife likes on the fly. You give me exactly what this thing's been owed to me. 25,000 gold and a
Done.
date.
Done.
I'm more than willing to sit down and have a drink with you as a friend
Honestly,
to see where the night goes.
darling, you seem like you're not one for drinking as much as you are for dress shopping, just based off of my little passive insights about you. Seems like you like dresses. Seems like you like to look pretty. I know you look a little rough and ramshackled, and granted right now we just did a little swim and you look a little damp. And not in a good way. Well, maybe in a good way.
Jesus.
But I could take you out shopping even. We could have a nail. Go for an evening of it.
I have quite a vast array of dresses already. I haven't
Even
really
if you want to
found-
sit down and try some of them on for me, love. Not in a pervy way.
Or interested in maybe just sitting in a tavern and talking.
And we could see where it goes from there.
Pick your brain, if you will, about some of your...
As long as it's not a nice pick or a war pick.
Yeah,
then I'd be happy.
What if this date is just all of Amour Ventis hanging out with you? Would that...
It totally could be, too.
Okay, well...
Sitting down, it's like, Ryardon's like, alright, I guess I'll fucking suck this guy's dick so he can get off everybody's back.
At what point in Ryardon's past has...
No,
yeah.
not at all. Not at all. Yeah.
I mean, Arlo might be open.
I could see Arlo being... Is it Arlo or Orlo?
Arlo, A-R-L-O.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because it's not in the campaign yet.
It
so
is now.
Yeah, that's why I was
sweet.
looking to see your name and check your weapons and stuff. I could see Arlo being sort of like non-gender neutral. Sort of like the Scanlan campaign one. Like, yeah, I flip-flop based off of who I'm comfortable with or just when I want to get fucked. You know? I mean, that's stereotypical bard. Like, you could be, like, way more conservative, just, like, heavy charismatic flirt, but never actually follow through on any of it. Like, you could be super closed off. It's
Never
totally
find
up
out,
to you.
yeah.
Yep.
I haven't thought that much about his backstory, so...
When you talk about that, I imagine Xandra, too, is non-binary. Like, we were, like, talking about her.
Mm.
Like, she loves you because you're you, not just because you're a woman.
Mm.
But I feel like if you were a dude, she would still love you the same way.
Right.
Or even if you were asexual, she would still love you the same way and still just be happy to be paired with you because you're you. Not so much that she's like, oh, penises are gross, or oh, vaginas are gross. She's kind of the, like, that Zodell.
Mm.
She's kind of exactly how, like, Zodell is.
Yeah.
It just right down the middle. Like, doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
She loves you for you, and you love her for her, and you love having fun and dancing and kissing people. It doesn't matter who they are, whatever.
Right. So I've been telling him all this, and hopefully it makes him so.
So
like,
my wife, my wife. Yeah.
If as a group we all went to, like, oh, what was it? Buds and Suds? Suds and Gruds? Suds and Chuds?
You talking about Chud's Matrix?
No, it's like a fighting bar and... Oh, shoot, it's
Oh,
frozen
you're
over.
talking about Beef Mat.
No.
Fighting bar. Like,
Yeah.
I know plenty of them. I know Smacking Down, Beef Mat. I know Skis, Pool, and Kicker. I know Brett's Brawler. I know Corey's Away from Homer. And then I know just A-Town Downtown. That one's a little bit sketchy, though.
Mm.
Great place
Okay.
to go if you like to
What
brawl,
if,
though.
what if...
The place you're thinking of is a little under ice right now, anyway.
Okay.
You've never... Oh, you have been there. Never mind.
What about
Yeah.
this date is a select group of... Potentially all of Amour
You were
Ventis.
so overthinking the date, but go ahead.
Potentially all of Amour Ventis, or just me, or whatever floats the boat of life or fate. Going with you, dungeon crawling for one dungeon, and we hang out. And I bring the ale.
Are you going to keep that shield up and walk through all the traps for me again?
That's my job.
25,000 gold. A night on the town with Amour Ventis, and we'll see how that goes, because I'm all in for an 8-way.
Ooh. That was a little too
Dude,
late.
if you just shook hands for an orgy, I swear to fucking Christ. Yeah.
Hey, listen, if I could get gone tonight.
Did you just shake hands on an orgy? that was too funny.
Hey, Ryardon, you're back.
Hey, dude, I understand about, like, the whole drow priestess thing. Anyway, take your pants off. This guy's just...
So you're saying your mom died and
Got
your
a
dad
bad
is
feeling
dead
about
and
this.
everything?
It's nasty.
So you're
Oh my
saying
God.
like the whole Underdark just blew up and you barely survived? That's crazy.
No.
Are you down for like an 8-way?
Just
like
a
right
classic dick suck.
I
just
can't-
like a quick...
I can't now get the image of Amour Ventis group fucking out of my head. Like, Magnus, Ren, Kage, Falconer. Falconer probably still has his helmet on. That's
And
not
the
code
cape.
for condom. Freaking Kinros would just be like passing around freaking ecstasy to everybody. Arya would be like, I'm not game for this. I'm not game for this. Drugs. Okay, I'm kind of game for this, but only a couple of you.
This is.
Yeah, you took this further
On a
than you should
mission
have
from God.
Hey, you put a potential magical thing on it.
20, okay,
At
let's,
the very least, it looks pretty. I can give it to my
because
wife.
it's
Seems
20
like
to
we've
10.
hammered
We
out
spent
the
25
details.
minutes talking about
Yeah.
a date.
Ren is getting tired.
I'm yeah.
Because it's 20 to 10, we're going to fast track this.
Okay.
25,000 gold, the promise of a date.
Yeah.
He, like I said, he's not charismatic. He's not rolling for any of these things.
Yes.
He's just like, I could take you dress shopping. I could take you to a pub. We could sit in a bar. Your friends want to come. Your wife wants to come.
If he was a little less flirty with it, I would be so much more open. He was like, I just want to hang out with people. I would be like, done.
This is a guy who travels by himself, dungeon delves by himself, goes to town with tons of fucking money, probably pays for a lot of sex, and doesn't make a lot of human connections.
Okay.
So that's kind of where he's coming from. Is like, hey, maybe like an actual night of like emotional intimacy, but he's just bad at it
Yeah.
because he's just like, hey, 25,000 gold. Like,
So you
that's
ba-
what
you ba-
he's willing to trade for a date.
You
basically.
basically want like we pay you, and also you want retribution for whatever scarred you by Rostin. You like Rostin totally.
Who the fuck is that?
He's the guy who treated you like you were an object, and you don't want that. You want real connection.
I mean, when it all boils down to it, sometimes I like being treated like an object.
Okay, do you want to get?
Do you have
do
any
want the
rope
damn-
on you?
No. Jesus.
Okay, 25,000 gold. The promise of like, but just like a hangout, basically, like is what he's basically like a date means
Yeah.
a night of emotional and
Yeah.
like borderline intimacy connection. Like that's what he's trying to get across. He's just bad at it.
Okay.
So, 25,000 gold.
Yep.
The promise of a date.
Right.
He is not loyal to the person who's paying him.
Mm-mm.
He is just there for the money.
Cool.
Do you have 25,000 gold?
I have down payment of.
You don't have 25,000 gold, do you?
I am the
We've been doing
barbarian.
this. If we've been doing
That-
this,
that's
then
what
he's
I asked
already
you.
said.
I asked you to
Arya's
send
got
to
the money.
Arya. Arya has
Oh,
like
sends to
Yeah.
Arya.
yes.
Arya,
Just
your friends tell me that you're down to fuck.
no.
There's no way to send money across space.
Okay, well that's the point.
You need-
point
you
point
need
is
2
we're
taps.
separated.
Airdrop.
Oh, it's like the box of returning, but
That's
for
right.
money. Yeah.
The Venmo.
Ask him how he travels.
Yeah.
You hear
That's
the
what I
wind.
was trying to get to.
Okay.
I've got another ring.
Which was that?
That teleports me. Teleports me and up to 3 other people.
That's enough. That's like all 3 of us plus you. That's like 3 other. That we did it. Can you go to Arya, or could we go to Falconer, or could we go to Ryardon?
Can we go to somebody who's more willing to have a date?
Took the scenic route, but we got there.
I'm trying to get to you to wrap up,
You
man. I
plus
really
3
am.
people. If we go to Arya, then Arya, us, Killian can then teleport to.
Doesn't Arya have a new friend?
He can do a total of 4 people, himself and 3 other people. It's like each one of his rings does different things, sort of like Trent Ickathon from campaign 2.
Look, if this takes a couple of days, then that's fine. Point is, we have a way to get to them now.
Okay.
I can pop a send in for you and teleport you where you need to be.
I think Arya is probably the best. If you want the
She can
cash right
teleport
now,
via trees, yeah.
if you want the cash right now, Arya is the place to be. But I don't. Oh shoot! I don't know where she is.
Falconer, how much money do you have?
1,000 gold. It's all in the Do You Have tap.
Fucking
Arya.
Arya.
I can give you 10,000 now, and then we can do 15,000 later. You were promised that anyway.
I was promised. I was given already 10,000 gold as a deposit.
So wait a second.
Just
Why are we
take the
giving you
circlet
10,000?
to Arya. I'm tired.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Yep.
Killian uses his ring of minor teleportation to take Zodel and Ren from this underwater temple. You can make a note of this so that I don't have to say it again next session. The item that he picked up, it's called Circlet of the Moon. It was Ortenya's circlet.
Ortenya.
You've seen Ortenya with her staff, Lidifer.
Ortenya.
You've seen Ortenya with her staff, Lidifer. Lidifer didn't have any diamonds in it. So now you have knowledge of the Circlet of the Moon. That was Ortenya's circlet, used during the separation of the planes when the Elder Gods came to the dust. This is just glyph notes.
Right.
So write that down. It's essentially another god item. And if you have 25,000 gold and you're willing to go on an awkward date,
Yeah.
or have a group orgy, I don't know where this is going, with
I'm
Killian.
leaning the former. I'd rather take, yeah.
Ryardon.
Tea and a high five, 25 grand.
Teen high five.
We all get like one drink.
Okay.
We're like, okay, well, this is over. See ya.
Ryardon, I've been trying to get back to you for about 25 minutes.
Sorry.
I didn't know this was going to go this long. Stop being so good at improv. Ryardon, you have walked through, you have met Zeroth, welcomed into her chamber. As you walk forward through these silent hallways up this stairway that leads up, and as you looked when you were coming up the walkway to this castle, this stairway is in the same straight line directly in front of, almost like this, of the mechanism, almost like this city was built around it. In this straight line is their one walkway through their massive city. So you follow her, the swishing of her cloak making, her clake. What's a clake? God damn, Killian's back. He wants a date with her.
Cloaca?
The swishing of her cloak making no sound on these stairs as she walks up. Silken shoes. And it's beyond that. It's just the measure of movement between these drow individuals, as even others behind you, and those silken leathers built from creatures of the Underdark. They follow you up. You find yourself headed straight forward into, it looks like a throne room, but there is but one chair at the end, and in the middle placed, it seems like individuals are bringing in portions of a table, putting them together, binding them by magic silently, like they're verbal and somatic components so subtle that there's not even a wisp of breath on the wind. As she seats you at the head of the table, opposite of the throne, and she sits at the other end. She finally uses her hand to push some of her white hair back from her black face. Black face sounded terrible. From her dark-skinned face. And you see in her left hand the exact same magical plug that Zeroth gave you, that he embedded into your flesh.
Zero?
Zeroth Kithelros. No, what's the fucking dragon? Blue dragon.
No,
No.
Stormbringer.
Zorzak.
No,
Zorzak. Yeah, so same Zed
Zeds.
names.
Yeah.
That
I was like, who?
that Zorzak plugged into your hand. You see the identical, like nothing different about it. The exact same symmetry, the exact same glowing and sparking gem embedded in her hand. And then as she sits, she waves a hand over. And she leads, just by motion, she leads over another young drow, a young elven drow, about your age. And he has the dark skin the hair that is pulled back, he could be your twin, who sits down at the table to her left. And as he puts his hands in front of him, crosses them, you see he also has this gem studded into his hand. And then from behind you, you feel a gentle hand on your shoulder. Son. Oh, son. As you look up and you see your mother's beautiful face, the mirror image of Zeroth, as you've been seeing her white, pale skin as opposed to her dark, drow skin, but they could be the same person in the way that they look. The first high elf, high blood, the first drow, high blood, born of the pre-essences. She leans in and she just puts her hands around you. And as she does, you also feel the gem in her hand. You touch it before you see it as she hugs your head, and you stand and you hug her back. You haven't seen her in, I think, since you started your journey, like 2.5 years. And you squeeze her and she squeezes you back, and she breathes over you, and a scent brings you back to childhood, when she used to hug you as a little boy when you had a scraped knee. And then the concern sets in as you're seeing all 4 of these people sitting at this table, these gems embedded, these plugs of magical energy, as suddenly other figures start to step out from the shadows of this room silently and sit. One of them is Zorzak Urnane. Slinks into the room from the side. Shadow the Stormbringer. He's big, but he's not.
Okay.
He's not that big. This is a room where the pillars are like 50 feet by 50 feet across. This is an ancient city in the Underdark, and this blue dragon slinks in with his crackling mechanical energies around him, suddenly becoming the loudest noise in the room as he sits.
Sorry,
Jesus
sorry,
Christ.
sorry. I was
As he
wanting to.
sits
Sorry.
beside the table. And then another. As Cole walks in. As Ortenia walks in. And they seat themselves at the table. I actually need my list here.
You know, speak of the devil, you might be in an orgy right now.
Ryardon, you want to be fucked by a bunch of gods? Oh, here it is.
Be otherworldly.
I need this and this.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
You know it's lore heavy when you need the OG binder.
Yeah, basically. So, Zorzak walks in, sits by the side of the table. Cole, like the 11-year-old boy in his little short pants, walks in. He sits at one of the chairs close to Zeroth. Ortenia walks in, sits opposite of Cole. You watch an individual clad in furs, blood dripping down his chin, and a giant axe slung across his back, comes and sits down next to Cole. You watch another individual swarm into the room. His legs seem like they're made of air as he swirls in, sort of like a tiny tornado torso, you know? And he just wafts in, he sits down, and he seems like he's not physically all there. And then you see another familiar creature that you've seen before, as from the ceiling, this long, reaching, cracking bone hand comes and sets itself on the ground as this spidering, long-haired, no-nosed face creature sets himself down next to Ortenia. This is the god Valesh,
Oh, yeah.
the spider god. And then another creature. Such a turnout as this gnomish sort of individual, sort of sitting up in the rafters with a lute strung to his back, sort of flips with his feet hanging, falls, and as right as about as his head is going to hit the table, he flips over and sits next to Valesh. And he strums a little discordant chord on his lute as he sits. Yeah, it's about time. He's a little sing-songy, a little weird. Like very slicked hair, very sleek, very Scanlan looking. As then you see coming in the door behind where you came in, a beautiful blonde hair up in a bun, full armor, like full plate, like paladin armor, with a sword strapped to her hip and a shield on her back, strides into the room, not saying a word, sits down right next to you, almost like she's sitting a little further away from the rest of the gods. Make a history check, or a religion check for me, actually. And then we'll wrap up. This is your moment. This is your moment, Ryardon.
Do you have inspiration?
Do. Doesn't matter, it's 21 anyway.
Nice. You recognize this god from when you were in Sina. This is Cassiana. The visage of what is Elna Durla's proudest daughter, the paladin god, who sits down next to you, distancing herself from the god of trickery, from the god of law, from the god of, well, they're Mardinal, from the bardic god, the god of music and sound, from the god of death. She sits closer to you than any others, as your mother sits to the opposite of you. You and her, you centered, her to your right, Cassiana to your left, Cole, Ortenia, Valesh, Mardinal, the Queen of the Underdark, Zeroth, and whoever the young drow is with her. The four of you mortals with these crests in your hand. And she leans across the table and looks at you. So, shall we get started? We'll wrap up there.
Wow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you're sitting in a room with 6 gods right now. 6 gods, the 2 first high bloods, yourself and whoever that drow boy is.
Who's Tornado Legs?
Tornado Legs was Rorf, I believe. Make a history check. Let me see if I can give you any information on Rorf. You guys haven't come across him really ever.
8.
Sorry.
Do you know?
Okay,
who-
up above table, Rorf is the sixth child of the Elder Gods. He is the god of storms, wind, and anger.
Got it? Yeah.
Do you know who Mr. Axe guy is?
Yeah. Bloody Beardy Furax. Furax.
Bloody Beery Furax. Subwardia. He is the second child. He is the god of ale, hunting, and war. He's basically the god of war in the Elder Gods pantheon. Fun fact: his weapon, which I was either going to give you Gondamex or I was going to give you his weapon. His great axe bleeds fire wine.
Oh, wow.
So, like, per round, you have charges of fire wine, but you can dictate who the flames hit. So you can, like,
Sweet.
you could do, like, every round I think you can get up to a maximum of I think every round you get 2 charges of fire wine, so you can get up to 6. So yeah, it's like 6 charges of fire wine, or even just 2, just on a sweep. And even if your friends are in the way,
Wow.
it just bypasses your friends.
That is so cool. That feels very Roston almost. Like if he had a.
Yeah. Well, it was either the greatsword Gondamax or it was that weapon for you. But yeah, kind of Roston-esque. Let's give everybody 1,300 experience for this session.
Oh my god, you teasing little bitch.
Yeah.
Wait. Do we get extra from the Kreva fight?
From the pussy grabbing. I mean,
I'll give 1,300.
1,300 HP or XP, except for Ren and Zodel. You guys can have an additional 200
Oof.
because
Not quite.
I knew that Kinneros needed 1,300 to level up, because now Kinneros will have teleport. Period.
Yep.
Not teleportation
Really
circle.
100 XP.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
You're both 100. Okay, take it.
Oh! I mean,
How close are you?
I'm
You know what? Just level 13. Level 13
Just
yourselves.
set
I was gonna
level
say I'm
13.
300 away, so
Level 13 yourselves.
okay.
I was
Thank
295
you.
away, so yeah.
Level 13 yourselves, because, buddy, we're in a fucking world. God's Folly technically not done.
Okay.
Oh, are we rolling? We're
Hey,
gonna
guy.
roll HP. Let's roll HP. Are you going another level in Wizard?
Yes.
That is a 1.
You get to re-roll ones once.
That's an 11.
Nice.
Get it?
Yeah, you get some. You should get some new spells, or at least some new spell slots with your
Well,
next
I
level
think
of
at
Wizard.
this point,
What did you
I
roll?
just rolled a 10.
Nice.
Hey.
Falconer.
Eat for Falconer.
8. I mean, for a Falconer, still pretty good.
I rolled a D10. That's pretty good.
No, good. I just, when I said for a Paladin / a Falconer, and then I said Falconer. Yeah.
Elkiner.
The Elkias thing, actually, I thought up on the spot, because you had something else, didn't you? Wasn't
I
there?
do now.
Well,
I do now.
No. But there was another creature that had like blossoms and stuff in its antlers. Or am I misremembering this? Was that
I
for?
think so.
Was
I think
that?
that's always been Elkias. I've only ever used Elkias, so
No, I thought maybe there was a one shot. I thought maybe somebody had like, I don't know, blossom antlers. But I really like that. Like these little like tweens and like 7-year-olds just like really scared of like, are you gonna kick us out of your home? And then immediately you were just like, food for everyone. And you want to play with my elk? And so I thought
Late
that was
singing,
really
maybe.
fun to just have him like shedding blossoms to try and be like nice and welcoming, because he's got your vibe, obviously.
oh yeah.
What did you roll?
So for next week
6
you
plus
can
1. D6.
prepare the other mini. Then we'll pull that out.
For your meat,
The
for your fine
other
grader,
yeah.
grader steed, dude.
Yeah.
It's been sitting on my shelf for months.
Oh, we can have a quick sneak peek at that.
Hold that up to the fucking camera. I thought I sent you a pic of that.
Yeah, you did. You
Yeah.
did. I'm just saying I can summon that now, so
Yeah, greater steed. So now,
Gonna-
now Falconer is gonna have a pegacorn demon winged steed that he can fly. Gonna be. You've seen this.
I kind of
You've been
love
in my
that
house.
it looks infernal, but like not like the colorway of like it's like
So that's
angelic, but also
the thing that I started with Elkias. Was Elkias used to be the steed of a greater fiend during the separation of the planes, but Pelor rescued him and like helped alter him back into being an animal and like a wise creature, as opposed to just something that was whipped and beaten by a devil. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna go the same route with this next one. So you've got a name for this one already, don't you?
He's Astra. Yeah,
Astra?
Astra. Yep.
Yeah. And it's the same thing. It was like something that used to be reptilian, which is why the wings stayed reptilian, but it was also something from the hells that Pelor's in my D&D universe, he like rescues these creatures. He's like, this dog's a rescue, and it's like, no, this is a rescue horse, this is a rescue elk. But he brings them in and he teaches them, he learns them, he breaks them of their bad habits and convinces them like there's no more pain, there is no more suffering constantly at the hands of these devilish creatures. Like, come for me and you can still be powerful, you can still be great. But they still have some of that sort of essence to them. That's why Alcaius is still pitch black. But he's got that sort of dark saber white aura around him, because that's Pelor's aura around him.
Level 13, the proficiency bonus goes up to 5. So Zale,
Nice.
Gonimex now has a plus 14 to hit.
Yeah. You roll some
Ooh,
attacks.
I just noticed all that.
Yeah.
So Falconer's persuasion is now plus 16.
My athletics
Jesus.
is plus 15.
My stealth is plus 15 now. That's good.
Did you did wizard?
Yep.
And so that was a D6. You said what did you roll?
D6 plus 1.
Yeah, so
6,
you rolled
and I
a-
got 6 plus 1.
You got 6. Nice.
Yeah.
That's max. That's max roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's even good for like a D8. That's
That's not bad for a D8.
Yeah.
Now
New
we've got-
spells. New.
I'll have to
Subclass.
add them, but I get blade singing now, so I get all of that.
nice.
level
Nice.
2 is the wizard.
This is
subclass.
this is your second level wizard now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So now you get your subclass. I'm excited for
Oh
you.
man,
We're gonna fuck some shit up.
I am surprised tonight took so long. I'm not gonna lie to you guys.
That's
Well, there's a lot of scenic
Oh, and you get
so-
talking about orgies for 45 minutes.
Yeah, Xander. Take your dick
it
out
was
of the
fun, though.
equation,
I
man.
was having a
I
good
was ready to
time,
make a
so-
deal 20 minutes, but then he was like, and then you threw in a kiss in there, and I'm like, no.
That's what I was telling you. He wasn't charismatic, and nobody made any rolls against him. I was like, he's so bad at this, I'm not even gonna bother to roll. He just talks until he gets kicked in the fucking teeth. Like he hangs out by himself 99% of the time.
My passive perception just went up to 21.
Oh, buddy.
Nice. Yeah, passive. Oh.
Dude, I'm excited to hear what spells you'll have to pick them, but we'll also have to figure out where to put them into your book. That's the only thing with wizards, right?
Even just my
I guess
unarmed
you
strike
actually-
is plus 10.
No, I've given you a bunch of things, like level 1 things even for your book, like even when you guys rescued Lady Wren.
Yeah, there's a bunch of scrolls
Yeah.
I have that I
Yeah.
transcribe
You
into the
can
book
copy
for
them.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I just kind of forgot. Fucking wizards are fun, man.
That's
Wizards
my
are
plan
so
for
fun.
next campaign. I'm wizard.
Nice. Next campaign, I'm DM.
Got 2 sweet new aura spells.
What?
Aura of Purity. Purifying energy radiates from you in an aura with a 30-foot radius. Until the spell ends, the aura moves with you, centered on you. Each non-hostile creature in the aura can't become diseased, has resistance to poison damage, has advantage on saving throws against effects that cause any of the following: blinded, charmed, deafened, frightened, paralyzed, poisoned, or stunned.
This is my answer to you right now, Ski. This is my answer.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Fuck your paladin.
And I
shit.
have, Aura of Life, which is resistance to necrotic damage. Hit point maximum can't be reduced. Any non-hostile living creature regains 1 hit point when it starts in the aura with 0 hit points.
Wow.
So it's like a stabilizing aura.
We're officially past all of the things I know from Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
Yep.
One level further. So now I'm out in the middle of, like, sometimes things are a little different from Baldur's Gate to D&D, but
Yeah.
now I'm officially I'm fucking out in left
You're
field.
over your
Just no
skis now.
idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can do banishment. That might be fun.
Oh,
That might be fun.
Oh.